بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. سيداتي أنساتي سادتي مشاهدي الجزيرة الرياضية متابعينا في كل مكان، طابت أوقاتكم بكل
Michael Symes is the scorer of Orient's only league goal this season, and that was from a penalty. Lisby and Symes form the striking pair up front. Former Queen's Park Rangers players Lee Cook and Martin Rowlands provide plenty of experience in midfield. Lee Alsop continues in goal, with Jamie Jones again ruled out because of a shoulder problem. Well, Paolo Di Canio is used to the heat, being from Italy, but I must admit I'm a little surprised to see him wearing a coat this afternoon. I'm sure that coat will get discarded in a little while. It is very hot on that far side. Russell Slade almost took Orient to the playoffs in his first full season in charge at Brisbane Road. Last year, though, Orient finished just above the relegation zone. Important return for Matt Ritchie. 11 goals for Ritchie last season as an attacking midfielder. Back after a hamstring problem. And this is the scorer of Leyton Orient's only league goals so far this season, Michael Symes, who joined in the summer after being released by Bournemouth. Well, a cavalcade of mascots and sponsors out in the middle. Two captains, Nathan Clark and Alan McCormack, to conduct the toss with the referee, Dean Mohadab. John McGill and Daniel Cook are the two assistants this afternoon. Leyton Orient, who will be playing in their change colours of blue this afternoon. So Dean Mohadab getting ready to get this match underway, and just listen to the roar from the Leyton Orient faithful. Swindon fans outnumbering them, of course, but there is quite a contingent, a couple of hundred or so from Leyton Orient, who are here to cheer their team on to hopefully what they will see as their first points of the new campaign. So Swindon Town get this N-Power League One fixture underway in the red shirts and white shorts, kicking from left to right in this opening half. Early ball out wide towards Matt Ritchie. Swindon get the throw. Clearance made by Martin Rowlands, who joined last week on a one-month deal after being a free agent following his release from Colchester. Rowlands with a little touch back. Symes couldn't keep hold of it. Navarro. Played forward by Federico Bassoni, who joined Swindon at the end of the August transfer window, having been released by Swansea City. Useful acquisition for Swindon at left back. The big tall figure of Aidan Flint is amongst those who have come forward for Swindon. Joe De Vera is there as well. Nothing comes of it. Paolo Di Canio, the League Two Manager of the Year last season. And I can tell you that that piece of perspex on the left of your picture has got quite a few cracks in it, and that is where Di Canio, I'm told, has vented his frustration over the past season or so. Immaculately attired, the Italian manager of Swindon Town. Away by Flint. Cook. Nice little touch from Cook. This is Lisby, right across the face of goal and cleared away to safety. Early opportunity for Leyton Orient. Cook. Forward by Rowlands. Chase on here for Dean Cox. Can't get goal side though of De Vera. Pull forward from Cook. Lisby puts it across goal, and it had to be cleared to safety by Bissone. Nobody, though, really applying any pressure in a blue shirt of Leyton Orient. Header away. Nice flag up on the far side. So much experience for Leyton Orient with Kevin Lisby, now 33 years of age, former Charlton Athletic striker. Lisby, who played in the Premier League with Charlton Athletic, also had spells at Ipswich and at Colchester. Mr. Slade will be hoping that he and Michael Symes can form a potent partnership up front for the O's. Sawyer with the throw. Symes will leave it for Gary Sawyer once more. Sawyer's little flick. Symes. Might fall to Sawyer again. Good defending, though, from Ritchie. Ritchie, who had a couple of loan spells here at Swindon before making the move a permanent one from Portsmouth. Told actually that the Portsmouth manager, Michael Appleton, is here today. It'll be a long throw from the Orient skipper Nathan Clark. Fotheringham with a shout, but Flint with a header away. Ritchie beaten in the air. Lisby. And that's a corner kick, is it? Yes, it is. It's come off De Vera. And there was possibly no need for De Vera to make a touch there. Cross comes at Dean Cox then to take this corner kick for Leyton Orient. Cox, who played under Russell Slade when they were together at Brighton. Away by Flint, not too far. And the shot is deflected wide for another corner. It was Lee Cook with the effort. Cook, who got 1 goal in 10 appearances for Leyton Orient last season when he was on loan at Brisbane Road. Cox with the corner again. Rowlands. Here's Sawyer. He's away by McCormack. Picked up by McSweeney. In towards Lisby. Flint able to get the header away. Good early pressure from the visitors. Sawyer. Here's Cook. Towards Symes, who's really battling there with Bissone. Quite a few of the Swindon players, and certainly a lot of the Swindon supporters, felt that that should have been a free kick to the home side. It'll be another long throw from Nathan Clark. Clark, who joined Orient last summer after being released by Huddersfield. He's got 5 in the penalty area to aim for. It's towards Lisby. Whistle had gone anyway. Wouldn't have counted. Referee in a good position to spot the offence. Kevin Lisby, who was Leyton Orient's top scorer last season, got 12 goals for the O's. Wasn't the best of seasons, though, for Leyton Orient, finishing just above the relegation zone. 1 place and 7 points clear of the drop zone. Towards Williams. Chases on here for Collins. James Collins, who joined Swindon in the summer from Shrewsbury. Got plenty of goals last season for Shrewsbury. 24 for the Shrews last season as they finished second in League Two behind Swindon Town. Allsop then to restart play, the young Leyton Orient goalkeeper. Making just his third appearance in senior football, the keeper. Wes Fotheringham was involved in a bizarre incident last weekend when he was hauled off very early in the defeat at Preston North End by Paolo Di Canio, who then launched an astonishing attack on the goalkeeper, who was then forced to go to the manager's office and apologise in person for his performance. He's back in the team though, started against Oxford on Wednesday night in the Johnstone's Plate Trophy and starts again today. Ritchie just dispossessed. Griffith with the clearance. Forward by Cox. Chase on here for Lisby. Plenty of distance on the kick forward from Fotheringham towards Defida on that far side. Williams. Nowhere through for Cox. Flint with the header. Forward by Baserne. Flint again. A flick from Navarro. Almost played Swindon into trouble. And Alan McCormack has gone down. Just a whack in the face there from the trailing arm from Lisby. Alan McCormack, who is actually a former Leyton Orient player, spent the 2003-2004 season on loan there from Preston North End, but made just 11 appearances for the East London side. Certainly was quite a whack from Kevin Lisby, nothing malicious in it though. Just using his arms there to get height. And McCormack was unfortunate to be out in the way. Defenders are never happy though. McCormack is back on. Fotheringham to clear. Griffith. Here's McSweeney. Not quite kept in there by Lisby, who had to perform an impromptu bit of hurdling as well. Well, the Olympics were held only up the road from Leyton Orient Stadium. Well, that's a whole other argument about the Olympic Stadium and Leyton Orient, not one for today. McSweeney. Tidied up by Navarro. Fotheringham again, looking for Williams. Griffith, acrobatics there from the former Port Vale man. Flint. Here's De Vera. Williams got a touch on it. Andy Williams, who got 17 goals last season for Yeovil before his switch to Swindon. And a couple of years at Hewish Park. Yeovil have made an excellent start to this season in League One under Gary Johnson. Forward by Davita. Williams. Good strength here from Williams, and the challenge had to come in the end from Martin Rowlands. Baserne with the throw. It's a foul on James Collins. Big tall figure of Aidan Flint coming forward from the back for Swindon Town. By some distance, he's the tallest player on the pitch. De Vera couldn't keep it in. Joe De Vera, who was Paolo Di Canio's first signing, joining in the summer of 2011 after 6 years with Barnet. Twice a Player of the Year at Barnet. Well, if the game isn't up to much, he's always worth watching. Interesting opening so far. No goals, though, between Swindon Town and Leyton Orient in this League One fixture. On by Cox. Symes. Mitchell. This is McSweeney. All the way back by Ben Chorley. Allsop with the clearance. And there's a little bit of room on that far side as well. Rowland. Couldn't quite play the ball in field. Navarro. Cut out by Sawyer. Here's Chorley. Towards Symes. Hooked away by McCormack. Cox. Griffith calling for it. This is McSweeney. Fotheringham with a clear, concise shout. Where's Fotheringham, who I mentioned came in for heavy criticism from Paolo Di Canio after last weekend's 4-1 defeat at Preston. Di Canio, amongst other things, calling the goalkeeper the worst professional he's ever seen. And everything back on normal ground now. Flint. Chase on here for Williams, but he's not going to keep that ball in. Quarter of an hour played, and Russell Slade will surely be pretty happy with the way that his side have started this match this afternoon. Certainly taking the game to Swindon Town as they search for their first points of the new season. Leyton Orient actually lost their first 5 games at the start of last season. They're on a pretty poor run at the moment. If you include last season, 9 defeats in their last 11 league games, with just 1 victory in those 11. Giving hope, really. Persone. Ritchie's calling for it on this near side, and it is towards Matt Ritchie as well. Away though by Chorley. Foul on Symes by Flint. Michael Symes, who spent the second half of last season on loan at Rochdale from Bournemouth. So he knew his time in Dorset was coming to a close. Sawyer with the free kick now for Leyton Orient. Fotheringham again with a shout, doesn't take it this time. Away by Navarro. In towards Lisby, but McCormack this time with the clearance. Surely. Sawyer. Away by Flint. Cook. Rowlands. Nice play that from Lee Cook. Rowlands with the ball in. Fotheringham is there again. Well, no doubt about it, Wes Fotheringham is the busier of the 2 goalkeepers so far in this match. Terrific skill though in the build-up from Lee Cook. Basane couldn't keep hold of it. Leyton Orient get the throw. McSweeney. Symes. Symes just let it run under his foot. Just away by McCormack. Picked up here by Cook. Can't get the shot away. Williams. Should be tidied up at the back, and is indeed by Clark. Comes off Cox. Davita. Miller. Here's Tommy Miller. Williams. Miller had continued his run forward. The shot came in the end from Davita. Got a deflection off an Orient player last of all, and Swindon get a corner. Nice interplay from Swindon. Davita arriving late. And Swindon get the corner, which he himself will take. Came off Symes. Swindon fans sensing that a breakthrough might be approaching for their team. Navarro. Basane. Davita. Miller. This is Davira. Davira with the ball across the goal. Davita tried to lay that back into the middle to Collins, and Leyton Orient get it clear again. Lisby, all on his own at the moment, looking to take on Flint. Great applause from the Swindon supporters for Aidan Flint there. Good little passage of play. Here's Davira. Ritchie. Navarro had made the run forward. Bit of pressure on Ryan Allsop's goal. Davira with the ball across goal. And just away to safety in the nick of time by Nathan Clark. Collins was waiting in the middle, hoping to pounce for his first league goal for his new club. Symes. Ryan Allsop made his Leyton Orient debut in the League Cup victory over Charlton, and then played last weekend against Crawley. Those his only 2 senior appearances for the 20-year-old. Joined in the summer from Millwall on a 6-month deal. Leyton Orient's main goalkeeper Lee Butcher is out until Christmas because of injury. Cook. Rowlands. Here's Symes. Lisby. Away by Davira. Chorley just checks his options. Little touch on from Sawyer. Picked up here by Rowlands. Cut out by Flint. Away by Clark. Cox. Griffith. Chase on here for Kevin Lisby, and he's offside. John McGill, the assistant on the dugout side of the stadium here at the county ground in Wiltshire. We're approaching the midway point in the first half, and we're still awaiting our first goal. Swindon 0, Leyton Orient 0 in this League One fixture. Cormac with the free kick. Navarro's header, met by Griffith. Davita. Williams. Almost fell there for Collins. Away by Clark. Davita turns away from Cox. Williams. Swindon wanting a free kick for a foul on Andy Williams. Nothing doing as far as the referee was concerned. Well, Swindon have such an excellent record at home over the last year. Their last league defeat here at the county ground was all the way back in August of last year, when they lost to Oxford, their very fierce local rivals. Unbeaten in their last 23 home league games. Facing a tough test this afternoon against the Leyton Orient side, who are determined to get their first points of the new campaign. Lisby waits. Nathan Clark comes forward to join Orient's attacking options. Towards Symes, too long for him though. Rowlands. Cook. Oof, that was right in the face of Matt Ritchie. Well, he says he doesn't require treatment. Goodness gracious me. That was painful, I'm sure. Right on the forehead. No hard feelings? Well, in cartoon terms, he might just be seeing a few stars and ducks swimming around his head. Because that was such a fierce blow to the head. Lisby, can he turn? Cox. And that shot may very well go out for a throw-in. Indeed it has. Huge cheer for Matt Ritchie from the Swindon fans. That was an enormous blow in the head as that ball was played directly onto his forehead. How about this for an impact? Knocks him back. No after effects. Just gets on with it. You do just wonder whether Matt Ritchie might have a little bit of a headache coming on now. Foddering them with the free kick. Away by Sawyer. Lisby. Symes. If he can switch it to this near side, Cook is in space. Here he is. It's Lee Cook up against De Vera. Lots of room here for Cook. Looking to place it in the bottom corner. And the experience of Cook and Rowlands is certainly telling in this first half for Leyton Orient. Foul on Rowlands. Martin Rowlands, former international for the Republic of Ireland. 5 appearances on the international stage for him. I'm sure Russell Slade will be wanting to extend the 1-month deal that he signed. Rowlands looks to be a very useful acquisition for Leyton Orient. Allsop then with the free kick. Fotheringham does have a big kick on him. Away by Clark. Nathan Clark, who spent last season on loan at Oldham and Bury, from Huddersfield, the second half of the previous season at Colchester. When your club starts sending you out on loan for that length of time, you probably begin to realise that your time is up there. Nice ball from Griffith. Fotheringham has come out and the goalkeeper makes the right decision, just. Fotheringham just beating Cox to the ball. Collins. Away by Chorley. Ritchie. This is De Vera. Collins can't return it to the fullback.
Up here.
Fotheringham having to make a quick decision here. He just gets there to beat Cox to it. Bassani. De Vera. Ritchie. De Vera playing McCormack into a little bit of trouble there. Orient pressing well. Cook. Returned by Flint. De Vera again hits it high. Looked like handball, and indeed it was, by James Collins. Occasional shouts of frustration coming from the Swindon supporters. They've grown accustomed to a style of play under Paolo Di Canio, and when it is detracted from, they're not too keen on it. Well, the coat's come off now for Paolo Di Canio, so the heat is beginning to tell. Free kick goes Swindon's way. Could possibly have been 6 to 1/2 the other. Leyton Orient looking to halt a run of 6 successive away defeats in League One, if you include the end of last season. Lisby. Cox. Lisby was caught there with a boot to the face, I think. McCormack with the touch into the face there. Leon McSweeney will take this free kick. Another player who Russell Slade is familiar with. He had a spell under Slade together at Scarborough. Not the best of free kicks. Away by Flint. Rowlands. This is De Vera. Sawyer with the throw. Clark hits it high. Lisby. This is Symes. Cook. Oh, he's got away from Aidan Flint. Cook, can he deliver the ball into the middle? Symes with the shot. And he made a bit of a mess of it. Excellent move, though, from Leyton Orient. Williams. De Vita. Williams and Collins wanted it played through the middle there. This is Ritchie. Ritchie with the shot. Chorley with the header away. Ritchie again. Chorley once more to clear. Lisby. Action at both ends in quick succession. Leyton Orient free kick. Excellent chance here for Leyton Orient. Cook with the incisive run. Symes got it all wrong. See the little look up there from Cook to see where his teammate was. Bassani. Clark. Symes. Support from Cox. Finds its way through to Griffith. Quickly closed down by Miller. This is Rowlands. Cook. Sawyer. Away by Flint. Clear push there from Michael Symes. There it is, just on the right side of your screen. Referee in a good position to spot it as well. Michael Symes' height and presence in the air is certainly causing the Swindon defenders one or two headaches. Forward by Griffith. Bassani. Lisby looking to block off the route back to the goalkeeper. Away by Clark. Collins. Just able to recover. De Vera. Ritchie's just ahead of him. Flint. Towards Williams. Sunlight causing one or two problems for the Swindon Town manager, having to shield his eyes so he can get a proper view of the action. Lisby with the header. Cox. Symes calling for it in the middle. Towards Symes. And the high ball clearance is not approved of by some of the Swindon supporters. Allsop with the clearance. Towards Symes. Flint wins it in the air. No free kick, according to Dean Mohareb, the referee. Here's Aidan Flint, who played in non-league football for Leyton Town before joining Swindon, signed by former manager Danny Wilson. Williams. No way past Chorley. Ben Chorley, who started his career with Arsenal, former Arsenal trainee. Flint. De Vita keeps it in play. Miller. Lisby. Cox with the touch forward. Comes off Bassani, Orient throw. Just under 8 minutes plus stoppage time remaining until the break. Can either of these teams make the break through? Williams can't keep hold of it. Chorley will tidy. It's towards Lisby. Away by McCormack. Cook. Looked to be pulled back there by Miller, and indeed he was. Taken quickly. Sawyer. Rowlands. Cook. Lisby! He can't quite believe that went wide. What a chance for the visitors. Quality cross from Cook, and it just bounces the wrong side of the post from Kevin Lisby. It's a super ball in. Lisby with the glancing header. The goalkeeper was never getting close to it. The O's top scorer last season, almost getting his first of the new campaign. Williams. Swindon with the free kick. Flint there in the middle of your picture, coming forward, as usual, to boost the numbers up front for Swindon. Taken well by Allsop. Nobody really in an advanced position, though, for Leyton Orient, for the goalkeeper to release it to. Navarro. Here's De Vera. Ritchie. Navarro, who scored a couple of goals against Brighton and Hove Albion, his former club, in the League Cup first-round victory here over the Championship side. Clark. Cox finds Symes. Lisby had made a little run forward, but wasn't anticipated by Michael Symes. Ritchie. Collins. Bassoni. Tommy Miller. Ritchie. De Vera nips in to take it away from Rowlands. Blockers by Griffith. Lisby. Taken by De Vera. Foderingham, you can see, urging his teammates further forward. Towards Williams. Away though by Chorley. Bit of a problem there for Cook. I think something might have flown into his eye. Hit high by Flint. Collins on the chase. Gets in behind Chorley as well. Couldn't keep it in. That was an opportunity there, but something is most definitely wrong there for Lee Cook. I just wonder whether, one, whether something flew into his eye, or two, whether he might be wearing contact lenses and there's a problem with the contact lens. I suspect it might be a contact lens, actually, by the way that he's actually holding his face. Let's have another look. I just wonder whether it might have been an insect or a contact lens. One of those two, obviously. Chance then for Leyton Orient in particular to have a little bit of a pre-half-time team talk. Leyton Orient supporters, a couple of hundred or so who are here this afternoon, will have enjoyed their team's first half performance, and they came so close to scoring the opening goal through Kevin Lisby. Lisby. Ritchie. Cook. Twisting and turning. Can't get past De Vera. Foul on Williams. It's a free kick to Swindon, not a throw. De Vera then will take this free kick. Swindon sending plenty forward to try and get on the end of it. Taken short though to Ritchie. Curling ball in. De Vera. Rowlands with the challenge. And able to get it away as well. That's a free kick. Well, no doubt about it, Martin Rowlands and Lee Cook's presence in this Leyton Orient team has certainly given their options plenty more, and they are adding lots of experience and know-how to the Orient midfield. On by Lisby, who's claiming a corner kick, but has little chance of actually getting it. Kevin Lisby, who's arguably had the best chance of this opening half, glancing his header just wide. And it's a first half that Leyton Orient will be pretty satisfied with. Fotheringham with the goal kick, on by Williams. Goes for handball there against Clark. By Griffith. Lisby. This is Symes. Good strength. Now a bit of room on this near side. Lee Cook. He's got Lisby in the middle. It's towards Lisby. Cut out by De Vera though. Cook again. Into an additional 1 minute at the end of this first half. Sawyer. Faced by Ritchie. Cook. Away by McCormack. Kept in by Sawyer. This is Cook. Time possibly for one last attack from either of these two teams. That's if Allsop releases this ball quickly, which he looks in no particular hurry to do. And you can't blame him either. It's a very satisfactory first half for Leyton Orient. Perhaps not so for Paolo Di Canio and Swindon. But the O's, without a point this season, may very well have been heading into the break a goal to the good. Kevin Lisby's header just the wrong side of the post. And at half-time at the county ground in Wiltshire, no goals in this Empower League One fixture. Swindon Town 0, Leyton Orient 0. Welcome back to the county ground in Swindon for this Empower League One fixture between Swindon Town and Leyton Orient. No goals in the first half. That man there, Kevin Lisby, the closest to getting his team off the mark. A header that went just the wrong side of the post from an excellent cross from Lee Cook, whose presence for Leyton Orient has been very important as well this afternoon so far. No changes to either team, incidentally, in terms of substitutes for the start of this second half. Leyton Orient looking for their first points of the new campaign. Swindon hoping to maintain their 100% record here at the county ground this season in League One. So it's the visitors, Leyton Orient, who start the second half in their changed colours of virtually all blue. Leyton Orient, 3 defeats out of 3 so far in League One for them, although their home match against Hartlepool was postponed after the Hartlepool coach got stuck in some very heavy traffic in East London. Swindon Town defending their excellent home record. 11 consecutive clean sheets at home. They haven't conceded here at the county ground since late February. Unbeaten in their last 23 home league games. A run going all the way back to August of last year. Aidan Flint with this free kick then for Swindon. Williams with a little touch on, and he was fouled. Challenged by Clark. Referee was only a couple of metres away from that. Fair to say that Nathan Clark was less than impressed with the decision. Now, who fancies a go at goal from this? Miller is there, Bassoni is there as well. Bassoni played forward, cross, and it almost worked for Swindon, but almost is not quite good enough. Little touch forward, Ritchie with the ball across. Return just a little too strong. That end of the ground that Orient are defending in this second half is scheduled for some redevelopment at some time in the future. Swindon hoping to build a bigger stand with offices and even a hotel in the corner of the ground. Away by McSweeney, offside against Lisby. 12 goals for Kevin Lisby last season for Orient. Here's McCormack. Here's De Vera. Thinking about it, neither Wes Fodringham there or Ryan Alsop, his opposite number in the Orient goal, really had a save of note to make in the first half. Away by Chorley. Collins. Kept in by De Vera. Navarro. Davita. Navarro. Chance maybe for a shot from Ritchie. Blocked by McSweeney. And out in the end for a goal kick. Paolo Di Canio, I'm told from the far side, had a short team talk in the dressing room and then left the players in there. Well, he went off and did something else. He'll be hoping that his team talk is a case of less is more. Lisby with the header, away by Navarro. Davita beaten in the air. Chase on here for Clark, with Collins breathing right down his neck. Flint with the header. Rowlands towards Lisby. Wide by Symes to find Cook. Cook's ball is too deep. Lee Cook, who incidentally is showing no ill effects from that eye problem that he picked up towards the end of the first half. Told it's actually a fly that flew straight into his eye. That's a foul by Davita. On McSweeney. Neil McSweeney, who played in non-league football whilst studying for a degree at Loughborough University. And we're going to see a change for Swindon very early in this second half. Simon Ferry is going to come on. And it looks like it will be Alan Navarro who is going to come off. A change very early in the second period from Paolo Di Canio. And Simon Ferry, very much a hero here at the County Ground, comes on. Former Celtic man who spent a season on loan here from Celtic before a permanent move a couple of years ago. Sawyer. Rowlands. Cook. Just held back there, it looked to be, by Ritchie. Cook felt he should have had a free kick. Little touch from Williams. Collins. Challenge came in from Rowlands. Picked up once more by Ritchie. In towards Williams. Ritchie again. Straight out Allsop that time. Ritchie with the first driven ball in and then having another go, this time more directly at goal. Ryan Allsop right behind it. Cox now for Leyton Orient. Solid defending from the Swindon captain, Alan McCormack. Plenty of noise now being made by the Swindon faithful. Fotheringham with the free kick. Away by Clark. Bassoni with the throw. McCormack. Joe De Vera. Swindon Town with 3 clean sheets from their opening 4 league games. An exceptionally 4-1 defeat at Preston North End last Sunday. Here's De Vera. Swindon have conceded just once in their last 19 home league games. De Vita. Bassoni couldn't quite keep hold of it. This is Cox. Griffith. Sawyer. And we're back to Allsop. Hit and hope, rather, from the goalkeeper. Bassoni with the header. Federico Bassoni on a 6-month deal here at the County Ground after being released by Swansea City. Griffith. Symes. Flint all around him, and that is a free kick. Martin Flint with his arms right around the Leyton Orient striker there. Wonderful to watch the body language between manager and fourth official. Free kick is towards Lisby. Away by Miller. Ritchie towards Williams. Chorley steals in. Collins. Putting De Vera under a little bit of pressure there. Away by McCormack. Swindon get the throw. Ritchie will leave it for De Vera. Ritchie goes for goal. Holds up right behind it. Quickly taken throw. Ritchie taking the initiative. I think the power of the shot just caught Allsop a little bit by surprise. Look how he falls here, almost in slow motion to the ground. $11 goals last season for Matt Ritchie. And a big, big return for Swindon Town this afternoon after his hamstring injury. You sense that if Swindon are going to get a goal in this game, somewhere along the line, Matt Ritchie is going to be involved. Collins and Ritchie almost left it for each other there. Ritchie with a little ball into the middle. Ferry couldn't keep it in. It's a goal kick. Simon Ferry, who boasts one of the most interesting haircuts in the Football League. Lisby chesting the ball down. Ritchie picks up. Foul on Collins. Might well be a caution here. First of the afternoon, and Ben Chorley will be shown yellow. It's the challenge from the central defender. On Collins. So a caution there for Chorley. McCormack with the free kick. It's towards Flint. Well, he's appealing loudly to the referee there. No decision in Swindon's favour. And the end result is a goal kick to Leyton Orient. Fraction over 8,000 in at the county ground this afternoon, 8,072. Forward by McSweeney. Flint gets it away. McSweeney returns. Cox. Symes. Cox got away from Bassoni. Clearance was by McCormack. Nathan Clark will have this opportunity of a long throw. It's towards Symes, who's able to flick it on. Mitchell. McSweeney with the ball in. Cox. And into the goal. Lee Cook for Leyton Orient. It's their first goal from open play in League One this season. And Lee Cook, who joined the O's after being released by Queen's Park Rangers, has got it. Good run forward, little touch on from Cox, and suddenly Cook was there. McSweeney drives it across. The touch from Cox, all important. And Lee Cook, who got 1 goal in 10 appearances on loan at Leyton Orient last season, has got his first goal of the new season. Swindon 0, Leyton Orient 1. Leyton Orient without a point in their 3 matches so far this season. Swindon Town conceding at home. Swindon's run of 11 consecutive clean sheets at home has come to an end, and Lee Cook is the man who has ended it. Before Lee Cook's goal, Swindon had last conceded here back in February when Matt Richards of Shrewsbury scored. Russell Slade will be absolutely delighted. Not quite the adjective you'd use for the Swindon boss. Lisby. Cook. Cox. Blocked us by Flint. Cox again. Away by McCormack. McSweeney. Symes on the chase. He's not going to get there though, because McCormack is able to half clear it away, but picked up by Symes. Cook wins a corner. Comes off De Vera. Orient with another corner then in front of their fans, who are busy celebrating their team's away goal. Can they get a second from this set piece? Dean Cox to deliver the corner kick. Symes with the header. The end result is a Leyton Orient throw. Swindon fans furious that their teams didn't have a free kick there. Clark with the long throw towards Symes. Collins. Ritchie. Finds Ferry. Got Chorley right there with him. Ferry has support from De Vera. Basuni. De Vita. Towards Ritchie on the far side. Alsop has to tip it over. Swindon get a corner. Corner's taken short. Ritchie. Towards Flint. Punched away by the goalkeeper Alsop. Driven back in by Ferry. And Leyton Orient maintain their lead. McCormack. Little touch on. Almost found Williams. Collins there with the header. Ryan Alsop having to just push that one over. Safety first from the goalkeeper. Might just have dropped on top of the crossbar. Alsop taking no chances. McCormack. Adam Rooney is ready on that far side to come on for Swindon Town, the striker. He's on a season's loan from Birmingham City. And Rooney is going to replace James Collins up front. So it's a straight swap in attack. Adam Rooney, who got 7 goals in 27 appearances for Birmingham last season in the Championship after joining from Inverness. McSweeney. Lisby able to turn. That's a goal kick. Ball by Basserne. Away by McSweeney. Touch on from Williams. Rooney. He's only just come on. Rooney! It's a goal kick. Adam Rooney with an excellent chance to level things up at the county ground. Got away from the defender. Kept his footing. And then rather stabbed his shot wide. Also out to try and narrow the striker's options. Forward by Sawyer. Right hand ball from Lisby, but it was a foul on him anyway in the first place. By McCormack. That's a yellow card. Kevin Lisby, I think, has talked himself into the referee's notebook. Caution then for the Leyton Orient striker. Must surely have been something that he said. Driven in and just over. Cox. Foderingham having to scramble across his goal there just to make sure that wasn't going to dip under the crossbar. Dean Cox striking this and it dipped. Just not in time though. Leyton Orient close to doubling their advantage in Wiltshire. Basserne. Davita. Called by McSweeney. Basserne with the throw. Clark appeared there to bundle Williams out of the way. Play continues. Basserne. Basserne with the throw. Back by Rooney. Away by Foderingham. Header by Clark. Away by Sawyer. Flint gets it away. Swindon free kick. Try and steal a few metres. Ritchie. Just past the midway point then in the second half. Swindon 0, Leyton Orient 1. Swindon looking to find a way back. Towards Flint. De Vera got the header. Taken in the end by Alsop. Just getting confirmation from the fourth official on the far side that Kevin Lisby was booked for, indeed, something that he said to the referee. He asked for the Swindon player to be booked and was promptly shown a yellow card himself. Davita. Tried to lay it into the path of Rooney, and Alsop will come out and gather that. And you can hear the frustration that is emanating from the Swindon supporters. Flint with the header. No free kick. Williams went down. Collision there with Chorley. Well, not a lot that Ben Chorley could do about that. Williams rather ran into him. Away by Flint. Williams can't keep hold of it. Rowlands. Forward by Sawyer. Away by Flint. Ritchie gives away a free kick. It's the goal scorer, Cook, who was fouled on that occasion. And Swindon's frustration amongst the players is just beginning to manifest itself in protests to the referee. Not been a happy afternoon so far if you're a follower of Swindon Town. Leyton Orient hoping to inflict further misery on the home supporters. Forward by Clark. Had a play off Ritchie. Rowlands. McSweeney. Towards Griffith on that far side, away by Flint. Rowlands. Cook will leave it. Sawyer to play it infield to his teammate once more. Rooney. Chase on here for Williams. Keeps the ball in play. He's got Clark for company. Well, just went all wrong there for Andy Williams. You just wonder whether those Swindon supporters there felt that all their team had to do here was turn up this afternoon, and they'd beat a team who had yet to get a point this season, home or away. Davita. Miller. Asoni. Forward by McCormack. Williams. Davita's on this near side. Swindon bodies racing into the area. Davita with the cross. Came off Williams and easily gathered by Allsop. Just wonder whether there might be any further changes coming from Paolo Di Canio and Swindon in just a moment. Most obvious one, if they're searching for a goal, would be Paul Benson to come on, the striker. And indeed, Paul Benson is getting ready to come on. Trust me, I didn't know that was going to happen. Sonny with the throw. Push by Rooney. Question is, will it be Andy Williams who goes off, or will Paolo Di Canio go to 3 up front as Swindon chase this match? Swindon getting furious that Orient are taking their time in restarting play. Rowlands with the header. Griffin. Lisby. Cook. Leyton Orient get the corner. So a change now for Swindon Town, first of all. And it is Paul Benson who's coming on. Benson, who joined last January from Charlton Athletic, got a dozen goals, 11 of them in the league, to help Swindon to the League Two title. And it is Andy Williams who is the player who goes off. So all three changes have now been made by Paolo Di Canio. Leyton Orient have a substitution ready, but not quite yet. Forward by Rowlands. Away by Benson, who gets his first touch. McSweeney. And again. Lisby. Griffith couldn't get that. Ferry leaves it, forward by De Vera, towards De Vita. Sony. De Vita, up against McSweeney. It's over the head of the goalkeeper. Ritchie coming in with the header, and Allsop will gather. Swindon just continuing to put on the pressure, but still no way past Ryan Allsop. McCormack. Alan McCormack's long ball forward, looking for Benson. Away by Sawyer. Headed by Ferry. Didn't quite run there for Matt Ritchie. Here's Cox. It's towards Symes. Flint with the header. Gets it back from De Vera. Fotheringham with the long clearance towards Benson. Rooney with the touch on. Allsop is there, kept it in. Swindon supporters behind that goal, chanting out numbers upwards, claiming that Allsop is taking far too much time to release the ball. Lisby. Cook haven't quite made the run. Ritchie. And it was by Chorley. Orient think about making the change now, and they do indeed. It's Ryan Brunt, who's a striker on loan from Stoke City, who comes on. And it will be Michael Symes who eventually makes his way off the pitch. Symes just standing inside the centre circle. Paolo Di Canio bending the ear of the fourth official. And Di Canio's coming onto the pitch now to have a go at the referee. And everyone knows what's happening here. Orient claiming that they can't actually see the board. The fourth official didn't display it properly, and eventually Michael Symes will come off. Dean Mohadab goes across for a word or two with Paolo Di Canio. Change has now been made, and it took a while, much to Swindon's annoyance. hits it long. Big tall figure of Brunt is underneath it. Sony. Flint. Here's De Vera. Swindon with a completely new front line now. Ritchie gets it back. Maybe inadvertently. Matt Ritchie with the shot. There was plenty of room on this near side for De Vita. Ritchie decided not to use it. Cox. Away by Flint. Rooney. That's offside. Paul Benson was about a metre or so offside there. Benson twice promoted from League Two, last season with Swindon Town, and 2 years before that by the playoffs with Dagenham and Redbridge. Allsop to eventually restart play. Cox. Just being told from the far side, incidentally, that the fourth official is saying that the illuminated board isn't really being seen in the sunshine this afternoon, so he's asked for some old-fashioned numbers to be brought out. I do hope that they're easily able to be found. Flint. De Vera. Benson with the touch. Forward by Ritchie. Well, there they are, the bag of old-fashioned numbers. Makes someone like me feel very old. McCormack. Rooney. This is De Vita. 4 in the penalty area. Sonny. Forward by Miller. Ferry. Ritchie, a little bit of room on that far side. De Vera, can it be a good delivery? Had to come across goal and went for goal himself. Wrong decision from Joe De Vera, you feel. Swindon players were queuing up in the middle. 4 of them were waiting for the pullback. Decided to try and beat Allsop at his near post. Ferry. De Vita just keeps it in. Sonny. That's out relatively easily as well. Rowlands gets it away. Chase on now for Brunt. And Brunt might just get that. McCormack kept his body in the way. Cook. Towards Lisby. This is De Vera. Benson. Ferry almost got there. Chorley with the big long clearance. Into the last few minutes then, plus whatever stoppage time will be added on by Dean Moharab, the referee. Header from Rooney. Tied it up by Rowlands. Leyton Orient on the verge of collecting their first points of the season. Swindon Town just minutes away from going down to their first home league defeat since August of last year. Foul by De Vera. Brunt, the player who was upended. 20 wins out of 23 at home in the league for Swindon before today. The other 3 all draws. Paolo Di Canio's side are facing the prospect of going down to a 3rd defeat inside a week. 4-1 away at Preston North End last Sunday. A single goal loss at Oxford United on Wednesday night in the Johnstone's Paint Trophy. And unless they can turn this match around, they're going to lose to Leyton Orient. So, free kick to Leyton Orient. Foul on Clark. It's Moses Adebayo who is coming on. Lee Cook is the player who's coming off. Adebayo comes on then for the last few minutes in place of the goal scorer Cook. Lisby. Brunt. Away by Ferry. Benson on the chase. Surely his goal side. Leyton Orient throw. Time running out for Swindon. Away by McCormick. Foderingham will look to launch this ball long downfield. Towards Benson, cleared away by Cox, and the flag is up. Lisby offside. Swindon will look to restart play quickly. Levita's calling for it on this near side. Flint comes forward now. Leyton Orient bringing plenty of players back. McCormack with the free kick. It's towards Flint. Benson. Able to get the crossing. Goalkeeper drops on it. Also feeling that he got an injury on the way through. Well, have been his own player who injured him as well. Nathan Clark tumbling on top of the keeper. As Rooney came in to challenge for it. A frank opinion from the Swindon supporters as to his standards of refereeing. And as you can see there, the official clearly indicating that the clock has been stopped. Now, if Leyton Orient do have to make a change in goal, and that is a big if, there's a 16-year-old on the bench for them, Charlie Granger, who's come through the Leyton Orient Centre of Excellence as the substitute keeper. I don't think he will be utilised. And Allsop has recovered in time to kick this ball upfield now. Well, goodness knows how much stoppage time is going to be added on. We'll find out shortly. Forward by Sawyer. Rowlands. Sawyer. Surely. It's that way, the goal. And it has virtually been constant Swindon pressure for the last stages of this match, but still unable really to find any decisive breakthrough. And there will be a minimum of 6 minutes of additional time. That's good news as far as Swindon are concerned. Not so good for Leyton Orient. Ferry. De Vera. Ritchie's ball forward. Got a touch off a Leyton Orient man last of all. Swindon throw. Towards Ritchie. Away by Sawyer. Tense moments for those Swindon supporters, and also for the Orient fans as well, as they hope to see their sides record their first points of the season. Forward by Flint, towards Benson. This is De Vita. Sonny. Ferry. McCormack. Towards nobody in particular from Bassani. Flint with the header. That is two giant players tangling there, and Brunt comes away with it for Leyton Orient. Too long though for Cox. Miller. Flint. Picked up here by Ritchie. Leyton Orient get the free kick. Well, there are quite a few of a Swindon persuasion who are making their way towards the exits. Perhaps they feel that their team are not able to find a way back in the stoppage time that remains. They'll kick themselves if Swindon do score, though. Having missed it. Goal kick for the home team. Foderingham will look to get things moving quickly again for Di Canio's team. Plenty of watches being checked all the time. A minimum of 6 minutes stoppage time at the end of this match. Sonny. Forward by Cox. That'll do as far as Leyton Orient are concerned. Keep the ball in the Swindon half. Benson. Cleared to safety by Nathan Clough. Everybody has to go forward, surely, for Swindon. Time very much against them. Sonny with the throw. Ferry almost got there. Lisby. This is Brunt. McCormack is the last man back, and indeed the only outfield player back for Swindon. Foderingham. De Vita can't keep it in. With a header. And again, Lisby on the chase. He'll just look to keep that ball in the corner. Wind down the clock a little bit further. Swindon throw. Hit long by McCormack. On by Flint, who now appears to be playing as a permanent striker in the dying moments of this match. Rooney looking for De Vita. The pass is a little short. That's a Leyton Orient goal kick. Really well played by Dean Cox. As the Orient man knocked it away off the Swindon player. Russell Slade's side so close to recording their first points of the new campaign. Cormac's header. Forward by Chorley. Fodringham hits it long. It's towards Benson. Chorley though with the header. Forward by Ferry. Rooney. Rooney with the ball in. Away by Rowlands. It's a virtual siege of the Leyton Orient goal. Swindon with the throw. De Vera to take. Chorley again with the header clear. Brunt. And Leyton Orient get their first points of the new season. Lee Cook with his first goal since signing permanently for the club, ending the O's run of 3 consecutive league defeats at the start of this campaign. Paolo Di Canio's side go down to their first home defeat of the season, and indeed their first home defeat in the league since August of last year. Leyton Orient getting off the